20. The tale of the good group of friends. Then the gracious one, having dwelt in Varanasi as long as he liked, left on a walking tour for Uruvela. Then the gracious one, having gone down from the road, approached a certain jungle thicket, and after approaching and entering that jungle thicket, he sat down at the root of a certain tree. Then at that time a group of 30 good friends, together with their wives, were amusing themselves in that jungle thicket. One, who was not married, had for that reason brought along a harlot. Then that harlot, while they were amusing themselves heedlessly, having taken his belongings, ran away. Then those friends, doing their friend a service, were searching for that woman and wandering around in that jungle thicket. They saw the gracious one sitting at the root of a certain tree, and after seeing him, they approached the gracious one. And after approaching, they said this to the gracious one: "Can the gracious one, venerable sir, see a woman?" "But why, young men, look for a woman?" "Here, venerable sir, we, a group of 30 good friends, together with our wives, were amusing ourselves in this jungle thicket. One, who was not married, had for that reason brought along a harlot. Then that harlot, venerable sir, while we were amusing ourselves heedlessly, having taken his belongings, ran away. Therefore we, venerable sir, doing our friend a service, are searching for that woman and wandering around in this jungle thicket. What do you think of this, young men? What is better for you, that you search for a woman, or that you search for yourselves?" "This is better for us, venerable sir, that we should search for ourselves." "Then, young men, be seated. I will teach the Dhamma to you." "Certainly, venerable sir," said that group of good friends, and after worshipping the gracious one, they sat down on one side. The gracious one spoke about the gradual teaching to them, that is to say, talk about giving, talk about virtue, talk about heaven, the danger, degradation and defilement of sensual desires, and the advantages of renunciation. These he explained. When the gracious one knew that they had ready minds, pliable minds, open minds, uplifted minds, confident minds, he explained to them the Dhamma teaching the awakened ones have discovered themselves: suffering, origination, cessation, path. Just as it is known that a clean cloth without a stain will take the dye well, just so to them on that very seat the dust-free, stainless vision of the Dhamma arose. Whatever has the nature of arising, all that has the nature of ceasing. They, having seen the Dhamma, attained the Dhamma, understood the Dhamma, penetrated the Dhamma, crossed over uncertainty, being without doubts, having attained full confidence, having become independent of others in the teacher's teaching, said this to the gracious one: "May we receive the going forth, venerable sir, in the presence of the gracious one. May we receive the full ordination." "Come, monks," said the gracious one, "the Dhamma has been well proclaimed. Live the spiritual life for the complete ending of suffering." That was these venerable ones' full ordination. The tale of the good group of friends is finished. The second section for recital is finished.